In health and wealth, it's a millennial and Gen Z health and wealth. Leaky gut is a phrase that's going around the internet, and it's definitely something that Gen Z wants to pay attention to. We are bringing in a nationally respected physician, Dr. Tania Elliott. Doctor, what is leaky gut?
Okay, so think about your gut as being lined with cells and it's nice and smooth, right? A leaky gut is essentially a breakdown of those cells. So they're sort of not functioning properly. They're not nice and smooth. And so what happens is you can get leakage of stuff that's in your GI tract. So things like bacteria, the bad bacteria, food byproducts, toxins, all into your bloodstream.
How does someone know if they have a leaky gut?
You can experience symptoms like bloating, GI upset, constipation, diarrhea, and also some mental health issues like depression or anxiety. And that's because 90% of our serotonin, which is our feel-good hormone that's depleted in depression, is actually made in the gut. And 80% of our immune cells are made in the gut.
What's the connection with Gen Z?
So Gen Z are the folks that are complaining the most about gut issues. And a lot of people don't realize they have this. A lot of people think, oh, the gut is this localized organ, so it has nothing to do with my sleeping difficulties or my mood changes. It's just like, oh, if I have a gut issue, maybe I'm bloated or maybe I have constipation. And they're not thinking of the broader picture as the gut as sort of this hub for communication to other organs within our body.
It's interesting what you learned about Gen Z. What makes that demographic stand out?
You know, it could be that the development of the immune system cells in the GI tract didn't happen properly. And that could be everything from increased use of antibiotics during that time period, during that critical time period when these kids were growing up. It could be ultra processed foods. And I think time's going to tell. We'll be able to look back retrospectively to understand, oh, okay, these could be some of the factors that are contributing to this immune system dysregulation and this gut dysregulation in this specific population.
This could affect people on the job. What do you recommend?
They need to support the good bacteria in their gut microbiome. So there are prebiotics. Prebiotics are essentially the food that we give to the good bacteria to help it proliferate. There's probiotics, which are you're ingesting the good bacteria itself in things like fermented foods or cultured yogurts, or maybe you're taking a pill that literally you're eating the bacteria. And then there's postbiotics, which I like to call the punchline. These are actually the byproducts that are created when the good bacteria break down fiber, and specifically something called butyrate. And Doctor's Best has a supplement that's called Butyrate with Core Biome. So that is the byproduct that our gut needs, and specifically our colon cells need to support healthy digestion and a healthy gut lining.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.